And welcome to the worst level in this whole fucking game. So, the premise behind Wacky Workbench. Some toss on the development team decided, hey, we need a lot of bouncing. So let's make this whole level bouncing. And let's just scatter platforms in the upper regions for no reason. And let's just see what happens. The result is this fucking piece of shit level. So the gimmick, the ground is sort of electrified, you could say. And it seems to be on a pattern where most of the like 95% of the time it bounces you into the air, as you just saw, which can really screw things up because there are some sections where you have to slip underneath like low-hanging ceilings, and if you're trying to reach a platform which you can't see off screen, so therefore you need to take a blind leap, it's very possible you'll land just on the spring and be launched all the way back up to where you came from. As these platforms, you can go through the bottom of them, but you can't come back up through the top. Like, here's one of the examples, like he had to use the platforms, and there's that gimmick which occasionally freezes you but does nothing of value. And this. Self-explanatory. So why is there a buzz bomber in this zone? Oh, and there's also that. In this level, there are electrical spike balls towards the top of the level, which have like rings connecting themselves, and they activate on a time basis. And it is very possible that you will be flung up to one of them when they are activated, and you will get hit with no way to dodge it. Because that's fair, like that. Because that's totally fair. See, what does being frozen do? I got frozen 3 times and nothing happened. Like, this zone has nothing going for it, it's just bouncing. Just a level design of bouncing that has no structure to it. See, what did that do? It just looped me back around. What was the point of that? Also, yep. I don't know how I survived that. And the zone ends here, thankfully. But yeah, if you're trying to go for the robot generators, you know, the robot sandwiches, this is where you'll most likely fail. Because Wacky Workbench is a bitch with time travelling. And there's also these sections where you have to wait for moving platforms. Some of the platforms you can see are actually activated, and you can see by they're actually animated, and there's like a light that's flickering on and off from the bottom. They'll spin you around on them, doesn't do much. Look at the barrels in Carnival Night Zone. And this is the past of Wacky Workbench. Also, those devices are a pain in the ass, but yeah. This is the past of Wacky Workbench. It's pretty much a canyon, as you can see. And I think that was trying to spin dash there, but it just wouldn't work. And despite this being a canyon and being in construction, there's still electrical lasers everywhere. It's still bouncy everywhere. And this lag is actually perhaps Even Fraps is getting sick of this game. I think that only happens in this part, so don't worry about that. It only happens in this section. In fact, I think it's clearing up. But yeah, for these, you like, think of Sonic Adventure 2 Final Chase. The cylinders that you have to run around. It's pretty much those, except just as shit. I don't know what was going on with Fraps there to make everything screw up like that. I guess it just hated the game as well. So we're back here. You know what, we've seen this before, we can just cut. Or fast forward, whichever one. And we're back. And that's the last time zone, I believe. Yes, got them all. So that has the effect of, if we go into the future, it'll always be a good future, as we will demonstrate in Act 3 here, or Zone 3, sorry. So it's a good future, and, oh no, we're still lagging. It's a good future. So what is this place supposed to be? Springman stage? Mega Man 7? Oh yes, yeah, so also animals jump around in the good future. And I don't think I ever said this in PUBG Panic when I came across it, but destroying the Metal Sonic hologram does that as well. The more you know. Also, those holograms are completely useless. The reason this video has been a while coming is because I just don't want to see this level. I hate this level so much. And this process may repeat with Stardust Speed, which is the next round. Because, while it holds one of the best, one of the most recognisable events in the series, aka the Sonic vs Metal fight, or race, it's just shoddily designed. It basically Stardust. I'll just leave this analysis here. Starlight Zone on crack. Also, I'm doing abnormally poorly in this boss. Basically, Eggman drills the ceiling, 4 rocks drop down, get on a rock, let the electrical current launch up, jump over to a different rock which hasn't been weighed down by you, and then we jump to the next platform, then whack Eggman. If he's here, just do that. Dance, 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 dance. Why am I in the centre? We switched places. And the fat man can run. Well, that's all for this part. See you eventually. Eventually being the key word, because no idea how long part 5 will take to make. It's part 5, right? The next part? Who cares? No, wait, it's part 5. Part 6.